Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Plan and this is Humankind. And off camera I've done a few little tweaks to what cities are going to build so that we can build as many of our special districts so that we can make use of them before we skip into the next age, because as soon as we have that sign star and we have started all districts, I want to move into the next age. What you also may notice here is that Onondaga has actually grown. I've actually taken away a district from Humankind over here, lowering its amount of farmers it can have by one measly one. I think we can handle that. And making this a true city. Not going to absorb it anymore because I actually found a tech that we skipped by a while ago that allows us to get one more additional city. Where is it? Over here. Supply lines. So I'm gonna go for that. Also patronage. Why have I done this sooner? Because we have had so many luxury resources coming in that we can definitely make use of that. On top of that, I think I'm gonna go peaceful. I have actually even given old Gamer Zach over here some money so that we can have a non-aggression pact. Why? Well, I don't want his random Mongols to start attacking my cities. And you know what? In peacetime, turns go faster. I've also researched that these units, indeed, they should start in a square, go around, and then end in the square after that. But in order to get that circumnavigate the globe thing. But I guess it didn't work. So I am now going to go. Yeah, it's. I've decided to. Basically here. Make sure that I have a spot that I always be certain of, like, yo, that's where we started. So I'm gonna go in the harbor, then make this guy servant that can navigate the globe. And these guys are going to... Well, we are going to go really rather peaceful. But it doesn't mean that I want to spot that English harbor that we need to have to look at. This is the Colossus of Rhodos. Alright, you go there. And we're gonna end the turn. Hopefully turns will now skip by a little far.
Perhaps you're inviting several thousand friends to dinner.
Era star unlocked. I'm not even sure which one I locked. Build a star probably. But yeah, what I'm hoping to get is actually double the amount of the points of the guy beneath us, because that is actually also a achievement. I didn't realize you were suffering from food problems. 22 food. Get that done. Though Machu Picchu will help as well. Though I realize later on, now that we've got this city, Machu Picchu would have been much better placed somewhere in this city. But then I didn't know that back then. And also, I made a small error. I placed Machu Picchu here. It should have been there for optimal square usage, to be fairly honest. But hey, it's fine. We'll get it to work. You guys can stand over here. You are moving towards that curiosity. You now must circumnavigate the globe. You've started here. In fact, I'm gonna just make you skip a turn so you realize what's going on. Not sure what I want to do with this army in particular. Other than guard the borders, I assume? Why can I join this army? Okay. I'm just gonna end the turn. Microbiology research. That already should give us 20 less population consumption on city or outpost. That should already get us quite a bit more food. Yeah, I hit this diamond and works this way. I really ought to see if I can perhaps... If I tell the game, like, hey, I don't need to see that, maybe then it realizes what I want from it. This looks weird. Are you gonna circumnavigate the globe if I touch here? You're not entirely sure. Let's just go to Damask. And then we're gonna go from there into this port. That should be it. You guys can move. Which is the idle army? The idle army is... No, it's an idle city. Then build Machu Picchu. That's only gonna build one turn, take one turn off Machu Picchu. Maybe that isn't the be-all end-all that we were hoping for. Could we get another farmer district? Yes, 24. Just build that first, because you are going to definitely need to produce food, because this district isn't going to do it. So that's why I was looking into that. Alright. And yes, we're also looking into building railway stations now, thanks to that modification to the, well, city's building queue. So hopefully, therefore, we can become great and fast friends with everybody and gain a lot of rewards. The Gaians feel different a bit about me. Aggressive? Trust is deteriorating. They depend on our act. Oh. Okay. We used to be super friendly.
That land belongs to my people. Yield!
I will not stand for this.
Things change. I withdraw my demands.
Ah, you're seeing clearly now.
Does this give us more? I'm just trying to learn here. Why are you... The war support... Why is our war support so much higher than ours? Why is my equilibrium so bloody low? I don't know. It's not like we need that CB in order to take everything they own. You know what? What I am going to do is I am then going to move armies ready to take down Nok, if need be. Or ready to take down their other capital. Because apparently they're getting aggressive.
Ich frage mich, ob ihr Partner oder Hindernis seid.
Why would I be a hindrance to you? We are trading everything. You're referential to me. A trust is deteriorating. Oh, why is everybody all of a sudden pissed at me? I don't know. Eliminated, the Mongols have fallen. A brilliant civilization fell to ashes, will be remembered in the end. Don't know.
Welch erfreulicher Anblick. Wie geht es euch?
The Gaians ended the treaty. Okay. Okay. The Gaians ended even a treaty. So they are indeed on a war path now.
Say it quickly.
Because they think they're aggressive. This is going to really change, shake things up a little bit in a way that I hadn't hoped, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. What is the road into Nok? That's over here. So we should be able to stand there with the army and be fine with it. Okay, you got what you wanted. That army is pretty full. It's this army I want you to join. There you go. Let's see how we are blazing through the turns. Wonderful, wonderful news.
30 farmers' quarters is quite a milestone. Let's hope the population is getting some exercise as well.
There's the science star. Excellent. So now we want to go into a next age. New grievance available. Gets Tomb, actually.
Your presence drags.
Still the oppressing of Nok. It's still possible. But let's not immediately go for that. If relations deteriorate to such a point that indeed we need to act here, we'll do so. Yeah, we can definitely upgrade all of these guys to gunners. But let's not do that right now. We're already massively more powerful than anyone else, so it's not really like that's a problem. The aesthetic stars. That's 4 more turns, but we also really would like to move into the next age. What I need to see is if the districts that I've sent, like, hey, build me, like here. You are building the Seon now. I'm just going to have a quick look-see through it. You're building Machu Picchu, Machu Picchu. Farmers quarters, so no longer special district. You're almost finished with that one. So basically you're ready to... actually, can you not build more? Yeah, you can build more. You should really do that. So we'll wait a turn. And you cannot build anymore until you can attach Mandara. And that's going to be in a location that isn't really fruitful for us if we destroy that area with one of... Destroy as in... Not really ultimately use that square the way we want to. Let's get some industry going here. That is good to get. I do think that maybe we should get some bastions and stuff like that on here. More influence and entertainment plaza. I don't think that is needed. Let's go that way. Oh, should we get the last aesthetic star? We're not get additional troops. We're not fighting. It's fine to stay in this age, I think, a few more turns. To get that last star. The only thing that we're now wasting stars on, I just realized, is technology. But I already skipped the turn. The Gaians now feel differently about you. I will check in a moment.
Are you wine or are you vinegar?
They stole population.
We all
English.
make mistakes.
Stop doing that. Well, I still call them the English, but they aren't English. And the Gaians feel differently about me. Now they're suspicious of me.
Come, let us share.
That was interesting. Alright, you're now suspicious of me. Let me...
I'm on it.
Thank you. Move there. Don't want a two-way front war, but I think we can handle that. They stole some population, but we're growing fast. How much for the aesthetic star? We would get another technology. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. No, I just want to make sure that you build the right district. You're building it now? Perfect, then we will switch age. Alright, finally. So we could stay in this age to get actually 10% more fame, because I don't feel like there are definitely some good additional units that are coming up, and additional powers are always welcome. We could go perhaps with the French though. That is another little bit of science. We've gone definitely heavy into science. And there's still enough research in the other ages that we could take that. And there is another heavy combat unit that can... that isn't a fighter, but can merely take down troops from enemies. It's interesting that they don't have guns. Where you already have the dragoons. That is... Well, we could also grow very quickly with the Mexicans, but I think it is all about... Though, I say that, but I'm not sure if we're gonna make a science victory. Why is that? We have oil here. We're gonna get that. And then it gets a little scarce. There isn't that much oil on this map. We have this one. That one is 2. I don't see a third oil. And in order for a science victory, you need free oil. So I'm almost wondering if this map would allow a science victory. And I don't want it to go to 300 turns, because I do want to keep that major advantage on the rest. Though I do want to, and I want to double up on our fame in comparison to the rest. So I don't think we can make it, which is interesting. So maybe we actually go with, the Mexicans. And grow on even larger. We have quite a few areas that have a lot of farmers districts. What is your guerrilla stealth unit that remains hidden even when attacking? That is amazing. Because we don't really need the influence anymore. It's either science... let's just go with science. Science has brought us the key, and this is a very cool looking thing. The next playthrough, we might just go for food or something. Let's hit that button. We're gonna go into the next age. We're going to tell these guys to stand here. With a exception, we can finally upgrade these guys to halberdiers. Much needed upgrade, because these guys are already long outdated. That makes me feel that, like, at least they're not entirely poop. There you go. Take those upgrades and end the turn. And get into a new age. And let's see the cinematic. That's accompanies that.
The world gets larger, the cities expand, buildings reach higher, and roads stretch longer. And yet, the world gets smaller as bridges unite lands. Towns congest, and railroads bring distant goods to the doorstep. Anything seems possible in this wondrous future. Though as humankind grows, the planet itself appears to shrink. Born in the great era of Enlightenment revolutions, will the French live up to their best or launch another round of terrors?
Yeah, if it's not if it's up to us, but the Gaians are already starting to be very annoyed because they have, for some reason, a lot of here, hold on, well, immediately build a star unlocked, military thing unlocked. We immediately have gone up a lot again. That is so cool. Alright. I think it is because a lot of them are surrendering a lot of their grievances. And I think that is maybe giving them a lot of war support. What if we renounce this one more? And see if we can make that a thing. Alright. Technologies, we have done that already for a while. Is that the... No, that's the city. I thought it was for a moment if it was... Oh my god, 46 science. Yes, please, build it. Build. And we only need one exhibition hall for that to be perfect. You're gonna have way more science. Get into it. We are on expert policy, so there should be no reason why you're not doing that. And then we immediately should go into university, curiosities, printing house. And we actually get a lot of money here. From the trade that we're making here. Isn't there a thing for that? Yeah, naval trade route. You are my money-making city, so I want to push you ahead. Actually get some money in there. Alright. That is you sorted. Yeah, you're available again. Alright, then I want you to sail to this... Nope, not that way. I need you to go around the globe. So you're gonna go here and then into the harbor. There you go, now you understand. Hopefully that will finally pop circumnavigation. Let's look at some other deeds that we can get. Conquer each continent. Smorgasbord, luxury of every resource. We're trying to be it. Spread your influence through an entire continent. I still don't get why that isn't popped. Look at it. Everything is under my culture. How is this not having an entire thing around it? I don't know. So I don't get why that deed isn't popping. Map each continent. I think we've... I don't know why that isn't popped. Planetary observation satellite. That's something we can do that. Symposium. We're getting towards that. It's a certain thing that we have to discover, a technology, in order to hold symposiums. Actually, can we already hold symposiums? Am I being just an idiot? And can we already? We already can hold a symposium. It takes 24 turns though. That's crazy. But it gives us 50 reward, but no. First, let's build other things. Things that help us with more science. There you go, Hyung. And we also now have some saffron manufactories getting additional influence if we build those. But more importantly, this. Yeah, 74 science. I think that is pretty darn freaking sexy. Ugh, come on. There's also a lot because a lot of these research districts get bonuses from being in other research districts, which is why they're working so well. There you go. Just pump out a lot of symposiums. There we go, and there we go. Pump out those symposiums. Get your research up and running. You really still need to work on getting more districts. Because the more districts you have, the better Machu Picchu will work. So, getting food districts is for you of near vital importance, even if they aren't that superb. I think we should do this one actually instead of this guy. Because this one will already be used, this square is already going to be used by... Actually, we're already using that, so it probably is not the issue. Okay. You know, we're just going to go and build some crazy amount of farmer districts here. So that the whole world can be fed by us. Alright, and yep, we're gonna go. And luckily these guys don't suffer attrition anymore in open waters. So you're just gonna hold here. We could use a ship for discovery, but I think we're just fine right now. Army hospital, making our armies even larger. And what we should do now is... We could go for aviation. Or the nuclear bomb. Because, hey. Just earning us 100 fame by just researching this. Sure, let's take that as well. Alright. A new wonder can be claimed. Wonderful.
We describe as an imperial center for an empire that cares deeply about agriculture and has no fear of heights.
Wonderful. And we can still even get the ones from the previous age. They haven't even been claimed yet, but we might be want to claim other ones, like +1 science per number of territories in your sphere of influence. That is a lot, because we have a lot of influence. +10 science per alliance on the empire, +10 science on city or outpost, +10 science on capital of the empire being in an alliance. Or the Eiffel Tower. So both the Statue of Liberty. That's the Big Ben. I'm going to go actually for the Statue of Liberty. Why? Because our money never has been really, really good. It really hasn't. This needs to be built on water. And let's place it somewhere where we can get some additional squares. I think this one is still... No, 1, 2. So if you build it over here, we should gain a few things over there. There we go. New civic, separation of power, religious community participation has been waning for years as the Empire's cultural... I don't agree with it, but I'll get to that in a moment. Cultural strength grows, and now is the right time to remove religious authority from political power. Should religion solely become a matter of personal faith, though, or does it still have a part to play in civic society? After all, our faith is spreading vastly now across the world. Like, it's dominating, as is our culture. Why would we then, when the faith has helped us so much, also in fighting, for instance, and spreading our culture, be almost considered now a backwater thing? I don't think that that's right, but alright. Children's right, I actually should
The long-term
have enacted this.
seems to be smarter if it's built on lifting everyone up.
Lose the ability to enforce state religion, build new holy sites, or pick tenants. Become immune to religious grievances. This is only when your own faith is kind of weak, I think. So, state atheism. Minus 75% foreign relation strength bonus. Plus 25% faith on territories if territories follow state religion. Minus 75% foreign relation strength bonus. Okay. And replace the current state religion with atheism. Lose the ability to build holy sites or pick tenants. Both of them. Why? I am not picking them this. No, the problem of that particular civic is that actually our faith is really strong and I don't want to destroy it. I don't want to go to atheism. This one, the functions of the government are separate from religious institutions. Here we do keep our faith. My 75% foreign relation strength bonus. And here we become very atheist. Lose the ability to pick to build holy sites. I don't want to do that right now yet. Thank you very much. Close. Already talked about this. This is an idle city. Build the Statue of Liberty for me. Because we can't build anything else that's really, really good. With the exception, maybe of building this. Oh, I don't know if you heard that. My getting a little pop-up that I don't have a lot of space anymore. So maybe this episode won't last that much longer. Free up storage space, and we're running low on storage space. That's because I've been recording so much, because I'm so addicted to this game.
You have built a first rail link between cities. Amazing. But there are no more excuses for being late to work, sadly.
That is my railway over here, and there should be another one somewhere around here. I expected that to be a little bit more clear. This is a railway station. Train station, and I was building one in this city. It's not even been built yet. I am building a holy site here though, because of course Notre Dame now became part of this city. Couldn't really give that, do that to the city without replenishing something. No, I'm not replacing the train station. Are you nuts? That's not happening. I mean, I understand why you suggested, but no. Is this not a district? It does have houses, but it doesn't seem to be a district. Doesn't seem to be any strong placement, actually. We'll build the holy site first, and then we should get into looking... I don't know if you have a lot of trade routes going through on Uganda. Certainly not trade routes that move in here. You really need a different building. There's a lot of fame for the construction of this. Yes, build it. Bit annoying that you have to say yes every time, because it's just an upgrade. There's no real reason for a person not to want to do this. Oh, I guess you can only build these once. Okay, then this one not there, but there please. A little bit more back from the border. And there's a lot of rewards to be had if we pump these out quick as well. Good to know. Yep. Get that ebony hooked up. Get here. Yep. Do this actually before the Statue of Liberty. Because the saffron may be also here. I haven't checked everything. Let me just do it like this for a moment. Oh, I didn't check what this was. Uh-oh. Game doesn't like it when you hit both things. Suspicious still. New grievance available.
Tell me more about
Oppressing my people, oppressing the faithful. Encyclopedia. Alright. Well, I'm gonna end the episode here because I'm really afraid that all of a sudden my computer is gonna crap out and not record anymore. Because I apparently need to make some space. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.